Hey everybody, this is Snook, and today I want to try to do another improv story. I have a random word generator, and I'm going to click on that, and then hopefully add that word into a story. So the title's called Heaven. Okay, let me get my mind in the right order. Let's see. I need a name again. I should really think of names before I start these things. Roger was on his way to deliver the package at a random house, and just as he was going to get out of the truck, because he was a UPS driver after all, he ended up closing his whole palm of his hand in the door of the truck, because as he was trying to get out of the car, there was another car zooming down. So he quickly grabbed the door and to shove himself back in the truck, because the town had changed the jurisdiction on which way the road went. So it used to only be one way going east and west, and now it went one way but going west to east. And he had not read that, and he was parked on the wrong side of the road. So really it was Roger's fault that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and his palm got stuck in the door when he grabbed it, and then it just wheeled and shut on him on the palm of his hand. So when this happened, there was a snarl, a really bad snarl, that came out of him because it hurt like all get out. And he was not a happy man. And he was like, this is not heaven. This is not my dream job. And this is not heaven. And what the heck? Really? I just got my palm of my hand smashed. They changed the jurisdiction on this road, so now it runs the opposite way. The maps aren't correct. People are crazy. And, it's Friday, and I just wanted to go home, get my work done, and go home and have a really nice time with, my wife, because I'm that kind of a guy. And I like to have dialogue with my wife, just like everybody does with their spouse. They like to have intelligent, meaningful dialogue while they're watching football about the stars and the moon and why the world is the way it is. Because those are the kind of conversations husbands and wives have while they are watching football together on a Sunday in the United States of America. Every family has dialogue and conversations, deep, meaningful ones, while watching football, because that's the American way. So that night when he got home, his hand was smashed. His whole demeanor was smashed. And quite honestly, he really didn't feel like talking to his wife, because he just had a really crappy day. So what he really wanted to do was stop at the bar on the way home and, have a few. But he had to stop at the emergency room and get his hand fixed. And now he was going to have to explain to his wife what happened. And he was going to have to get all upset again while he explained it. But luckily for him, when he got home, she was at the shop, shopping, because that's what you do when you go to a shop, is shop. Which really, didn't put him in a better frame of mind, other than she wasn't home, and he had hid a couple of beers in the back of the fridge so she couldn't find him, so he could have one. So he didn't really have to go to a bar. He could just get, have a few at home before his wife got home. And in that way he could relax and not have to have dialogue with his wife while he enjoyed his beer and watched sports on TV. Because why not? He had a smashed hand. The palm of it was smashed. So as he was sitting on the couch, his wife came home, and she took one look at him and felt so sorry for him. She really did. Here was her husband. He just looked like he had a horrible, horrible day. And she had one little shopping bag in her hand. And she walked over to him on her way from the refrigerator and grabbed the other beer that was in the back of the refrigerator, opened it up, and handed it to him. And she said, "You look like you had a really frickin' shitty day. So here's a beer, and here's a present." And he looked at her like, "Well, how did you know? And why did you buy me a present? What the heck did she do that she bought me a present? What am I going to do?" All these thoughts went through his mind. So he grabbed the package, opened it up, and inside was a complete tour package of Lambeau Field for the Green Bay Packers, opening day 2019, first row seats, right in the middle of the field. And then on top of it, he got to eat with the Green Bay Packers the night before, and then party with them afterwards. And he was just in heaven, and he couldn't believe his good luck. And his wife giggled and was so happy that his work had called to let her know that he had had a really shitty day. The end.